feels so good after the shower. If you ever felt lazy in the morning or hard to wake up and start your day, just take a cold shower. I know it's overhyped during the last years, but trust me guys, it just works. It works. My name is Taya and it's probably my first video on this channel and it's in English. And it was a tough decision to start recording myself in English because it's not my native language. But here we are. This channel is about, I guess, motivation, type 2 diabetes, some lifestyle and how to master it. Because if you met me a few years ago, you never recognized me that it's me, because I was absolutely different person. I was struggling a lot with type 2 diabetes. I was diagnosed like 5 or 6 years ago after COVID, but I've got it a few years earlier before that, but I didn't know what's going on with me. I guess I'm not going to share in this video the whole story because all this channel about this and I'm gonna reveal it like step by step. Just do not make it boring. But in this video I want to share about my latest challenge. So I work in IT, and as you know, in this kind of type of job, we do not like exercise much, we don't do any like activity. Most of the time we spend near our screens, and this was kind of the main reason of my diabetes. Like I was just overstressed and lack of activity. I was just sitting in front of the screen and barely got like 1,000 steps a day. It was during a few years, and here I am with some disease that I cannot completely reverse. But I'm trying to, I explore lots of materials, read papers, watch podcasts, read doctors, documents, etc. Explore recipes because I love cooking. So in this channel I'm going to share all this. So I probably have ADHD because I was going to share about the 10K steps challenge I was doing for the last month. So I realized that I need to walk more. 3 times a week I have tennis. I play tennis, but other days sometimes kind of frustrating that I just spend sitting, and when you sit a lot you start binge on TikTok and eat snacks, kinda unhealthy ones, and because you're overstressed about in general how you spend your day, you start to eat more snacks or sweets even, and your sugar spikes and you feel guilt, and more guilt comes more I don't know, depression state, kind of frustration. So I decided that I want to reach at least 10K steps a day. It's not much, because if you just a normal person who walk, for example, my friend lives in Amsterdam and she walks a lot there, she doesn't have any car, she uses the public transport, and for her 10K steps a day, it was super simple. So, and the second thing I wanted to check is accountability, if it works or not. I heard that it's kind of a good tool if you want to reach goals, to have some a mentor or somebody else who is doing with this exercise or path with you. So that was my plan, to find people who want also to reach 10K a day and start this challenge for 30 days with them and see how it will go. So I posted it in my Instagram that I'm going to start challenge. It's about 10K a day, 10K steps a day, and if somebody wants to join, feel free to join. In the end, I've got 10 people with me. We have a chat, and every day we send the proof that we finished 10K steps. And there was an option, if you have a training, you can do 1 hour sport or 10K steps a day, you can choose. So, and there are lots of few people, they thought they will never reach such amount of steps a day, and when they started walking, some people even, it's 11 p.m. and they still have a few Ks less than 10K, and they started to walk just in the house to reach 10K because they didn't want to give up, and they kind of won. They did it. And I think, for example, if we've been doing this all alone, we most likely gave up and lost it, because accountability is really powerful tool and it works. So today is the last day of the challenge, and I asked the people how do they feel about themselves. Is there any changes after 1 month doing 10K? like maybe mentally or physically they feel different. And most of the people shared that they haven't lose like much weight or something, but they feel more stronger and their stamina is higher at the moment. And they've got compliments from other people that they look more fit now, even they haven't lost large amount of weight. So I asked if they want to continue the challenge, and all 100% people voted yes. And I added 10 pages a day because I also want to start reading more, not just consuming and watching TikToks and video on Netflix, because I feel myself stupid after I watch movies, and I think it's time to create, not just be a consumer of the content. But reading is really good for the brain, so we'll try this and I'll let you know how it will go. Also, another routine I just started is the skincare. I have a pretty good skin. I'm 35 almost, and I've never had problems with my face and skin because I guess good genes. But I'm not that young now, and I see that I'm getting older and I need to do something, probably use some creams. I've never used cream like before, maybe a few times, but not much. I don't even know like what is it, and like I'm not professional about it. So currently my routines is like 10K a day, or 1 hour of any sport, and 10 pages of any book a day, and daily skin routines. So I'm going to do that for the next 30 days and we'll see the changes. Personally for me, after 10K steps a day challenge, after 30 days, I feel myself a little bit, I don't know, like stronger or something. I know it's not much, like sometimes it's just you walk, you do some your like daily quests, go for grocery shopping and you just check on your smartwatch and it's just 10K already. But I noticed one thing, when I miss 10K steps a day and I feel myself pretty lazy next day and it's very hard to do things. And it's very interesting. I think it's about discipline and consistency. And doing something boring every day kind of train you to do other boring things as well, to be more consistent about it. So I even stopped like drinking any alcohol and smoking nicotine. So I'm feeling myself in general pretty like much better than before. And I think if I've never started challenge about steps, I've never stopped other like bad addictions that not bring anything good to my life. And when you clear from anything, you sleep enough, you exercise or you walk enough, your brain absolutely think differently than before. I don't have any guilt now when I don't know, let's say play PlayStation or something on the weekends. You feel more confident when you enter the room. I remember before the diabetes, when I was pretty slim, I felt myself so great and I felt myself like everything is possible. I can do everything and everything is possible in this life. And when I got diagnosed with diabetes and I was super overweight, I lost all those beliefs in myself and I'm kind of trying to return it. And if you're still thinking if those like challenges or improvements yourself is worth it, I think it's definitely like 200% worth it, because it's your health, it's how you look, and your confidence depends on it. I know in this age when people try to say to the world that being overweight is okay, it's not okay. And it's not about the look, it's more about the health. If you're not healthy, it's not okay. I will never, I think, accept, at least for myself, to accept it to be overweight because and think that it's okay because it's not healthy. That's the main point. It's not about that maybe you look not that handsome or pretty. It's more about that overweight is not healthy and you probably die younger because your organs, your heart struggle with, I don't know, your lack of exercises and others, like your basically lifestyle. So yeah, this video, I don't know about, this video should be about the walking things, but it became just a general video. So I guess, yeah, my name is San. I'll continue recording for you videos related to diabetes, how to master it, how to improve your lifestyle, how to find accountability, and how to make it all works, because you cannot, like, I remember myself a few years ago, and when I tried to apply everything at the same time, it didn't work, and I was burnt out, and I stopped my healthier routines and came back to my old routines. And with the years, I realized how actually it's possible to become healthier and stick to it, but you need to do it step by step, because otherwise it's hard. And the thing is not to be perfect or to be better just in 1 minute. The whole point is to stay consistent, to change something a little, but every day. It's about, if you ever read, maybe you haven't read, like, there is a book, it's called Compound Effect, and it's super cool. If you haven't read it yet, recommendation. I strongly recommend you to read it, because it's super cool, and it will tell you how the small changes but every day will affect your life in general, and with small changes every day you can change big things, and it will hugely affect your life. In the next video I'll share my advices if you decided to start walking 10k steps a day, how to make it actually fun or work. See you later.